Alright, this time I'm bringing something a little bit different. It was my battle from the first round of Pimipnite's tournament. I got in late because somebody dropped out. So he's going to start with the Skarmory. I'm going to start out with the uh, Electrode, of course. So I pull out, he pulls out. He's going to switch to this Hoss. I switched to my Typhlosion. I did not know he was going to overpredict to that. Um, Anyway, after seeing how little hidden power ice does, I mean, it shouldn't do that much, but it should do a little bit, a lot more than it did. So after that, I know this thing is a tank, as it says. Um, it is set up to be one. And so I'm just gonna go into Salamence and try Dragon Claw a few times, and seeing as how little it does, that's scary. And seeing as how much that Ice Punch hurts even after I got off Intimidate, I'm not sure how to deal with this thing. I mean, I know what I can fall back on, but I'm just going to see if I can take this out in Salamence, so I still have... I mean, I'm trying to keep Umbreon as a fallback, because it can do a lot of stuff to other things. But this is kind of like a stall war here, but it's not really... I'm not really stalling. I actually am trying to take out this thing. So I'm just gonna fly to avoid the next Ice Punch. But that burn's gonna hurt me. And that just gives him another turn with his leftovers. So it's gonna crit and kill me. So that sucks. That's Salamence down the drain. By the way, this Golem has Quick Claw, which is illegal in the tournament. But it didn't change the game too much, and he didn't care. I just forgot to take it off. So after Earthquake does like hardly anything to it, I mean, the only reason I threw Golem in knowing is because my Salamence got Intimidate off. And that Ice Punch isn't going to do too much without Stab and with Intimidate on it. So Rollout misses. I was hoping just to get Rollout up because I know I can live a few more from Ice Punch, but I didn't know he was going to go into Earthquake. And so I just set up for another Earthquake. I'm just going to pull Golem back in. I think I did get my rocks off, and it's going to Ice... I'm just sending out my Umbreon because I want to end this. I know I can end this. My Umbreon has Dread Plate, and it's going to Dark Pulse, which with Stab is definitely going to kill this thing. I should have done that in the beginning, because it did cause me a lot of trouble. But I didn't. And we send out this thing, I don't know what to do. I'm not packing any bug Pokemon. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. And that thing has a big moveset, so I didn't know what was going on. And then when you use Superpower, I was like, crap. So I was setting up for the Blast Burn. I was just going to try to get a big hit on this thing, but it predicts me really well. I thought it was just going to predict something different. And, but that's Chinese Star Me is legit. That's pretty cool. So he's going to surf and kill me on my turn. I'm recharging. Probably should not have went with Blast Burn. I was really finicky this match. It was on short notice, but I'm not blaming that for my loss. So I did not expect Shadow Ball from this thing. I used Mirror Coat first because I was expecting a Surf or something. But the second turn I used Light Screen because I don't know what I'm expecting. And he's using Shadow Ball, so that would have been perfect for it. So I'm going to use Explosion on that Jolteon, but he's going to pull out and send in this Skarmory, which has got some pretty good defense, so it's not going to do too much to it. So I'm going to send out Compounder, and he's going to set up Stealth Rock on the same turn I Bind, which I'm like, cool. I'm just going to see what I can do with this, but he's going to Roar, which that sucks, and he's going to send Golem out. And I don't know what happened here, because I clicked Earthquake, which was stupid, but then, wait, it hits for some reason. Why? I mean, Skarmory's flying type, right? I'm like, wow, maybe it's like not or something. And so it's gonna use Aerial Ace, but I'm gonna use Earthquake, and it says it doesn't affect. So I don't know why it affected that first time. I guess it was a glitch. I don't know what happened. That was weird. So he's gonna roost again. Well, I'm gonna try to do Toxic on it, but Toxic doesn't affect Skarmory, so that's no good. So he's just gonna Aerial Ace me to death. Well, I think I used Toxic twice because I'm stupid. Wasn't paying attention the first time. So I think I used something. But I missed. I missed that. Anyway, so he's gonna Night Slash and kill me, and he completely raped me. Partially my fault. But that was WhipLashWiFi. Yeah, and he raped me. Great battle on his part.